So I've got two questions. What is, in America, like what is your vision? What is your perfect idea of healthcare? Because in the UK, we very much like our socialized healthcare. Like, even you guys want to keep it. So like, what is your vision for perfect healthcare in your like Mad Max kind of small government world? Like what?
Mad Max, yeah.
Yeah, that's what it feels like, kind of like a wasteland.
What's up YouTube? Hope you guys are feeling good. Today guys, we're back giving to a new video. Today we're going to check out Charlie Kirk destroys blue-haired British socialist. I call Charlie Kick, people love kicking us. Let's go right to today's video, guys.
Someone who disagrees? You disagree with the Romney Ryan shirt? Cool.
Ryan 2012. No, I like it. It's ironic. I think it's pretty funny. But so you're very against kind of. You're not a huge fan of socialism. I'm kind of getting that vibe. So I've got two questions. What is, in America, like what is your vision? What is your perfect idea of healthcare? Because in the UK, we very much like our socialized healthcare. Like, even you guys want to keep it. So like, what is your vision for perfect healthcare in your like Mad Max kind of small government world? Like what?
Mad Max, yeah.
Yeah, that's what it feels like, kind of like a wasteland, like no government. I know it's not like that at all, but
you ever heard of LASIK eye surgery before? So how's LASIK eye surgery regulated in the States?
I'm not sure. How is it?
In the Mad Max world.
Tell me.
Well, in the Mad Max world that you're trying to fearmonger, it's not covered by insurance.
I know it's not true, but it's just like...
So it's in the private market. So I'd like the U.S. healthcare system to work how the LASIK eye surgery industry has worked over the last 10 years, where it's a vital organ, not covered by insurance, not covered by government hospitals, not covered by Medicaid, and not covered by Medicare, where it's a cash-only transaction. So over the last 10 years, the most amazing medical advancements around LASIK eye technology have stemmed from America, and the price has gone down dramatically. So it used to be $20,000 per eye, now you can get it $750 per eye. It used to be a 3-week recovery time, now it's a 48-hour recovery time. It's a vital organ, so there's the arguments that somehow this is not necessary, there's not a high level of precision, gets completely and totally dismissed. The market works no matter where it is, whether it be in healthcare, food, transportation, housing, technology, communication. So I want more market forces. I want healthcare to be bought across state lines in the States. I want a government that does not pick crony favors of hospitals that make big contributions, or drug companies that have the right lobbyists, or trial lawyers that have proximity to Capitol Hill. The market works no matter where it is tried in the States. It's a totally screwed up system because it's half cronyist, half government run, and there are some really good parts of the U.S. healthcare system if you can afford it. We have the best treatment if you can afford it. You roll your eyes. How do you get things for more people to afford things? Through competition. We do not have that in the U.S. healthcare. So we solve half the equation. Half the equation is quality. The rest of the world benefits from the U.S. medical advancements every single year, whether it be heart monitor machines, whether it be pharmaceutical breakthroughs. 90% of the most instrumental and important drugs that are used in this country around the world stem from billions of dollars of research and development incentives that are put in the United States of America. So the rest of the world benefits from the U.S. healthcare industry, whether you like it or not. Now the problem is, how do you get more people the access to higher quality of care? Well, the law of markets that we've learned over the last 200 years, and we've seen and we've all experienced, whether it be how airplanes and cars and technology and phones used to be tools of the rich, and now they're things that we all enjoy for a low price and a high level accessibility, is competition. Capitalism does 3 things really, really quickly. It lowers prices, raises the quality of good, and allows more people accessibility to those things. Healthcare should be no different, and that's what I like to see in the States.
You don't have it, so just so you know. I think at your core, you're trying to say we have socialized medicine, it works, and what you guys have overseas doesn't work. We don't have free market healthcare system in America, so that's why it's an absolute disaster.
You want to follow up really quick? Or?
I just have one more thing. So first of all, that was interesting. I've learned something. But just out of interest, so in your world of like small government, I think there's, off the top of my head, I can think of 2 socialized institutions in America. I've got the postal system and I've got libraries. Would you want to keep libraries in your...
So just, the postal system is the
disaster.
biggest joke. If you make a joke about inefficiency, late mail, things that are misplaced, it is the U.S. postal system. Right. So I would love to privatize the United States postal system because, and we have other companies, we have 3 companies that actually compete for parcel delivery service, DHL, UPS, and FedEx. And FedEx is headquartered out of Memphis, Tennessee, and does more tons of air cargo freight in the world than any other company because it's privatized, and they do it less per parcel. So privatize the postal service. So libraries are local government, not federal government. The Postal Service is subsidized by the federal government ineffectively. Libraries, it's up to the local government. I think there's a role for libraries. I think they're becoming increasingly outdated.
Okay.
Whoa. You're saying like books for everyone? Shouldn't you have personal responsibility to have your own books?
If it's a local tax,
that's a bit of a straw man.
and if you don't want to live in a town with a library, don't move to that town. That's
Yeah.
what's amazing about local government is you have the ability and the mobility to move to a place that might represent your values, your interests, your needs or wants more than others. And so if you want a place that has a higher police force or better schools, you move there. And that's what the founders talked about as laboratories of democracy, as Louis Brandeis talked about, the U.S. Supreme Court justice from the 60s and 70s. So we have these competing different markets of democracy. The best ideas will win.
All right, cool, interesting, thanks.
Thank you.
Okay, the entire videos are very beautiful to watch. The game came with a different energy, like kind of like rude energy, calling the US system Mad Max. How dare you? I love how Charlie handled her, make her understand that the way she's saying things is different. This is not UK. This is America. I love how Charlie handled her. It's simple. If you can't, US prioritize quality a lot. If you can't afford it, you pay for it. You get. There's a little bit subsidized, but if you can afford it, you pay for it. It's much preferable. And the US system is really, really different. In quality of healthcare, America have one of the best quality ever, no matter what people are going to say. Like in healthcare wise, they are literally everything about America healthcare is top notch. Capitalism is really, really different. It lower prices and makes things accessible to every single person. So it's beautiful how Charlie handled her and explained to her why capitalism thrives more than socialism. I said in those times in the 90s or in the 80s, there were some things that were being only given to people who were rich. Let me see, people who are using plane, for instance, to fly on cars, also phones. They were just basically for people who were rich and wealthy. But now in this society, literally everyone have a phone. Literally, a lot of people use planes to fly all around. So that's how capitalism works. To lower the prices of things and make it accessible to every single person to be able to get it. The energy came in was like UK system. It's much better than the US because it's a socialist. And I love how Charlie broke it down for her in a perfect manner that anyone can literally understand. And I hope she have a nice view, because according to her, she says she totally accepts Charlie, and Charlie brought a different insight into her. And the way Charlie explained it was very, very maturely and beautiful to listen to. I truly support Charlie. Capitalism always strive more than socialism. Socialism can never strive because when they keep on doing that, the reservoir will run dry. In the terms of like, they feel like the rich should pay more taxes, the rich should pay more, the rich should supply more of their income to people who are average and people who do not really have. But the thing is that the more they take from people who are up, one time, it's a rich return that you have to give to another person. So guys, comment down below what you think about this video. Give us a thumbs up, share this video as many as you can. For me, the blue-haired girl was actually rude at first, and she came with a lot of pride. I love how Charlie destroyed her. Subscribe to the channel, guys, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Make sure you stay safe.